Chapter 1, Lesson 1.2, Applying Order of Operations. The key concepts of order of operations follows these rules. 1. Evaluate the expressions inside grouping symbols. 2. Evaluate powers. 3. Multiply and divide from left to right. Step 4. Add and subtract from left to right. Here is a mnemonic device to help you remember the order of operations. PEMDAS. PEMDAS stands for P parentheses first, then exponents, then multiplication or division, whichever comes first, going left to right, and then addition, subtraction, whichever comes first, moving from left to right. So let's go through a series of examples to show you how order of operations works. Example 1. Evaluate the expression 27 divided by 3 to the second power times 2 minus 3. Step 1. Since there are no grouping symbols, you want to go to Step 2. Step 2 is exponents. So you want to evaluate any powers that you see. So we have 3 to the second power. 3 to the second power is 9, so we'll substitute 3 squared with 9. Next, Step 3, we look for multiplying and dividing from left to right. So we'll first divide 27 divided by 9, which gives us 3. So now our expression will be 3 times 2 minus 3. We see a multiplication here, so we're going to multiply 3 times 2, which will give us 6. So our expression now is simplified to be 6 minus 3. Then we subtract. 6 minus 3 is 3. So our final answer is 3. Let's do another example of a similar type problem. We want to evaluate the expression 20 minus 4 squared. So, PEMDAS, parentheses first. Since there are no parentheses, we move on to the next one, which is E, exponents. We do have an exponent here, so we're going to evaluate 4 to the second power, which will give us 16. So our expression will say 20 minus 16, which gives us the answer of 4. In the second problem, I have 2 times 3 squared plus 4. So in PEMDAS, parentheses first, there are no parentheses, so I move on to E, exponents. 3 squared is my exponent, and 3 squared equals 9. So my expression will say 2 times 9 plus 4. Moving on to the next step is multiplication or division, moving from left to right. So I have a multiplication here, which will be 2 times 9, which is 18. 18 plus 4 is 22. So my answer is 22. Third example. Evaluate the expression 32 divided by 2 to the third plus 6. PEMDAS, parentheses, there aren't any. Exponents, 2 to the third is my exponent, and 2 to the third equals 8. Then we will divide. 32 divided by 8 equals 4. 4 plus 6 is 10. So my answer is 10. In this next example, I have 15 plus 6 squared minus 4. No parentheses. I have an exponent 6 squared. 6 squared equals 36. So next I will add or subtract, moving left to right. So I have 15 plus 36 equals 51. 51 minus 4 is 47. So my answer is 47. In this next example, we are going to evaluate expressions with grouping symbols. So we evaluate the given expression. 7 times 13 minus 8. So PEMDAS says to do the parentheses first. So we will first subtract 13 minus 8. 13 minus 8 is 5. Then we will multiply 7 times 5, which will give us an answer of 35. In this next example, in the grouping symbol, we have 3 squared plus 1. So within the grouping symbol, we will do exponents first. So 3 squared is 9. So in the grouping symbol, we have 9 plus 1, which we'll evaluate first, which will give us 10. 24 minus 10 is 14. In this third example, we have 2 times the bracket 30 minus 8, the grouping symbol 8 plus 13. So you want to work with the grouping symbols working inside out. So you're going to add the 8 plus 13 first. 8 plus 13 is 21. So the bracket is the next grouping symbol. So we'll evaluate 30 minus 21 first. 30 minus 21 is 9. So lastly, we'll multiply 2 times 9, which will give us 18. Evaluate the expression when x equals 4. So in this third example, we're going to evaluate an algebraic expression. So if x equals 4, we're going to substitute x with 4 everywhere within the expression. So now I have 9 times 4 divided by 3 times the quantity 4 plus 2. So we're going to add inside our parentheses first. 4 plus 2 is 6. So now I have 9 times 4 divided by 3 times 6. So we'll multiply the numerator and denominator. So 9 times 4 is 36, and 3 times 6 is 18. So we can simplify to say 36 divided by 18. Now we will divide, and our answer is 2. Let's do some extra practice. 4 times the quantity 3 plus 9. 3 plus 9 is 12. 4 times 12 is 48. Number 6. 3 times the quantity 8 minus 2 squared. So within the parentheses I have exponents. So I'll evaluate the exponent first. 2 squared is 4. So in the parentheses 8 minus 4 is 4. So 3 times 4 is 12. In number 7, we will work inside out. On the inside of the brackets, I have parentheses. So I'll evaluate 9 plus 3 is 12. So inside the bracket, I'll have 12 divided by 4. 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. Evaluate the expression when y equals 8. Substituting y for 8, I have 8 squared minus 3. So evaluate the exponent first. 8 squared is 64. 64 minus 3 is 61. Substitute y for 8 here. So since we have subtraction and subtraction, we'll move left to right. So moving left to right, I have 12 minus 8 is 4. Then 4 minus 1 is 3. Now we'll evaluate numerator and denominator independently, and then we'll divide. So here I'll have 10 times 8 is 80, plus 1 is 81. In the denominator, I have 8 plus 1, which is 9. So 81 divided by 9 gives me 9. Let's do a standardized test practice. A group of 12 students volunteered to collect litter for one day. A sponsor provides 3 juice drinks and 2 sandwiches for each student and pays $30 for trash bags. The sponsor's cost in dollars is given by the expression 12 times 3J plus 2S plus 30, where J is the cost of a juice drink and S is the cost of a sandwich. A juice drink costs $1.25. A sandwich costs $2. What is the sponsor's cost? So, what we want to do in this example is to substitute 2 for S and $1.25 for J. So we will evaluate that first. So we'll say 3 times $1.25 is $3.75 plus 2 times $2, which is 4. So $3.75 plus 4 is $7.75. We'll multiply that by 12, which will give us 93, and then add 30. So our answer is $123. This concludes our lesson.